Earlier this year, when Gabriel Martinelli sprinted 67 yards to score at Stamford Bridge, former Arsenal captain Cesc Fabregas was watching from home. Just seconds after Martinelli scored, Fabregas took to Twitter, not in praise of Martinelli, but to the scout who discovered him. Minutes later, when Hector Bellerin found the back of the net, Fabregas followed up with a second tweet about the unknown scout. Meet Francis Cagigao, the scout behind many of Arsenal's most successful signings. Fabregas understands Cagigao's natural instinct for talent better than most, because like both Bellerin and Martinelli, it was Cagigao who brought the Spaniard to Arsenal in the first place. In fact, Fabregas is Cagigao's most frequently cited success story within the club. Cagigao first saw him play as a 15-year-old in a tournament in Spain. Although Fabregas' talent was immediately obvious, Cagigao did his homework on other aspects of his game, including his character, background, and lifestyle. Fabregas, who was part of the Barcelona youth setup at the time, wasn't the only player Cagigao scouted for Barcelona. Two of the greatest regrets of Cagigao's career was Arsenal never capitalized on two of his scouting recommendations, Gerard Piqué and none other than Lionel Messi. Gerard Piqué had been in advanced talks with Arsenal, but eventually agreed to deal with Manchester United 4 months later, and if not for work permit regulations, Lionel Messi may very well have started his to-be illustrious career at Arsenal. Although Arsenal never signed either Piqué or Messi, they did make the most of Cagigao's recommendation in regards to Hector Bellerin. Cagigao first spotted the Spaniard playing as a right winger for Barcelona's under-16 team. Cagigao, who was impressed by his natural athleticism and intelligence, was convinced of Bellerin's potential as a right back. His pitch to Bellerin was simple: come to Arsenal and develop into a class fullback, or stay at Barcelona and settle in for a life as a second division winger. The life of any scout isn't an easy one. Cagigao's job is to make recommendations, but the true responsibility lies with the decision makers. Both Santi Cazorla and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang did not arrive at Arsenal until the latter stages of their careers. However, both had been recommended to Arsenal by Cagigao many years before their transfers. Cagigao filed reports on Cazorla's outstanding technical ability when he was just 16 years old, while his interest in Aubameyang dates back to when he was 21. Both players eventually made their way to the Emirates, but it cost Arsenal millions of pounds and a few years of each player's prime. Cagigao now serves as chief scout at Arsenal and remains a huge part of their transfer strategy. He played significant roles in the acquisitions of both William Saliba and Gabriel Martinelli, as noted by Fabregas in his notorious tweet. Cagigao will continue to make his voice heard to Arsenal's transfer committee. While Raul Sanelli and Edu might be the people who get the deal over the line, it was Cagigao's eye that put it on Arsenal's agenda. He may not always be right, but when he gets it right, he gets it right. In some respects, that's every bit as valuable.